Okay, it's time to export everything. So I'm going to go to File, going to go to Export Textures, and we are going to go tell it where we want to place your file. So it can be anywhere you want. Just make sure you're able to remember where they're at. Usually I would just put them in my project folder. I would highly recommend that you create a new folder for these. I wouldn't put it in source images or images. You can, but make a specific Unreal folder. Not that that matters. You can call it whatever you want. And I'm just going to put 01. Let's just say we're going to do one set here and see how that looks. Whoops. Okay. Unreal 01, so that's going to be my folder. So there we go, and we need to specifically tell it to go to use Unreal Pack. So Unreal Engine Packed, okay. And yes, we don't want PNG, we want Targas. You could use PNGs, but I would highly recommend against it. So we're going to use Targa. Everything's good there. Let's go to Output Templates. Let's go ahead and find Packed, and we're going to right click over that and we're going to duplicate that. And I'm going to select right click over the one we are duplicate, and I'm going to rename. And the reason why I'm doing that is because if I do screw it up, it's screwed up forever. So I don't want to screw it up, so I'm going to duplicate it. That way I will create, if I screw this up, then it's not a big deal. Okay, so Unreal, and let's do I don't know, UE, save, and DOT. All right, so I'm just going to call it dot. DOT, all right, and hit enter. All right, so, and then when we click on it, you will see that we've got these output maps, right? What we want to do is, right now, the export output maps is not what we want it to be. It looks correct. All right, so we're going to go in here, output. We want the output to be, we're going to get rid of this a minute. This part right here, and up to the period. Don't select the period. And we want this to be UDIM. And then I don't want that thing in parentheses. There we go. Like that, UDIM. All right, so when I go to my list of exports, we see my base color. Here we go. It's going to be a dot. So we're going to do that for all of those outputs. All right, so I'm going to take this out, delete that, keep the dot in there, that's important, and then we're going to go capital UDIM, and we're going to do that for all of these. Let's do that real quick. I'm going to go add to output exports. There we go. So occlusion, roughness, metallic, that looks good. Normal, emissive. Emissive, if you're not quite sure what that is, it's a glow. It allows you to add glowing lights and stuff, which is really cool. So list of exports looks good. Okay, output templates looks good. So everything's looking good. So we're going to go back to, so list of exports good. I'm going to go back to settings. And in here, we are going to go into here. I'm going to click on the one we just created. And we'll save dot. That way the global settings match the output template and the list of exports. So our templates need to be matched, right? UE save dot, and then in settings, this needs to say UE save dot. So everything's looking good. So all you have to do is double check your list of exports, make sure everything's looking good. Everything's got a .1002 dot. Yep, that looks great. And Unreal will read that perfectly. So I'm going to click on export. This may take a while, so I'm going to pause it. It says 100%, but do not mess around and click stuff in here or do something else. This has to be dedicated. If you start messing around, like minimizing everything, it will crash. So you can't do anything on your computer until it's totally finished. The only way you know it's totally finished is when you see a bunch of green writing that shows all the texture maps have been finished. Okay, I just want to give you that heads up. Okay, that's what it looks like. You can see successfully exported all of these textures, right? So let's go ahead and close that. Make sure you've saved this already. I think we have. And then now we're ready to go into Unreal.